Hey everybody, I've got an incredible testimony I want to share with you guys, and it's from one of our traders that are using the Martin Trend Trader. And so this is what I've got. I've actually put this, there's a link at the very bottom of this video in the description called customer testimonials. You can click that. I keep all of them screenshotted from emails and such and keep them on there. And just ask for, and they give me permission for people to put all their testimonies on. But I just got one this morning. I wanted to share this with you guys. So this is what they've been able to do. They've been able to use the Martin Trend Trader, and they're using it on different cryptocurrencies and such. But here is what they're doing. They're doing exactly what I told you guys to do when trying to find a good setting. So this is set to a 5. And as I mentioned on the video the other day, you guys can come in here and set this to any setting you want. And the best way to find a setting is to look to see when most of the uptrends are green and most of the downtrends are red. So let's take a look at this here. So we have green up, red down. And so this doesn't look like the best long trade because this has red moving up. So what can we change this to let this look like more, to make it basically look like the best trade setups, because this will help us determine what the future trade setups are. What about a 10? Okay, a 10 comes in here and it pulls it a little bit better, but I want to try to get in at the bottom here, and I want to get in at the bottom here, and I also want to make sure that we're just, we want to get out on this candle, we want to leave short. So let's go a little bit higher. So what if we go to 15? Okay, that looks a little bit better, that looks nice. So what if we go even higher, let's say a 30? Okay, 30 is pretty high, and I eventually landed on 28. I just like 28. So this is what I did, guys, and this is what people are doing all over for cryptocurrency and Forex, and they're making a lot of profit. Here is exactly what the trader was able to do, and I'll put this on the chart. I wrote this down so I wouldn't mess this up. So they started on August 27th. They got the indicator, and within the last few days of August, so they said, it quoted it exactly, immediately, it was the word they used after getting the indicator, they were at 14K, so $14,000 before the end of August, from the 27th to the end. That is incredible. In the last 2 months of using the indicator, they are up $56,000 on a 140K account. Guys, that is absolutely incredible. $56,000 in 2 months. 140K for some of you guys I'm working with, that is not a lot of money at all. And this is all they're doing. They're waiting for the trade setups. They're going back in their chart. They're adjusting the indicator, the trend code for the Martin Trend Trader, until they see the majority of the uptrends green, the majority of the downtrends red, and they're just going in and trading it. And they're seeing what worked in the past, because that is the best way we can tell what works in the future. So I just had to come out and share that with you guys. Again, this is all screenshotted on the customer testimonials if you guys click that link below. So you got to see full proof of it. They did ask me to not disclose the company name, and so I honored that. You will not see the person's name who wrote it or the company where it came from, but I obviously have email records and such if anybody... yeah, I'll never show that. I'm going to honor them, and I'm just wanted to come out and share that with you guys, but I put a screenshot of that out there, and just thought that was super encouraging, because I get testimonials like that a lot, but that is one of the bigger accounts that are trading with the Martin Trend Trader. And to do 56K in a matter of 2 months is just absolutely incredible. That replaces most of the people's job that watch this video. Most of you guys, again, I say this every time, not to be discriminatory by any means, most of you guys probably do not make 56K a year at your job, based on the demographics that I know of TradingView. Some of you guys are well over 56K, but to do 56K in a matter of 2 months with only a 140K account, guys, you can get to a 140K account with leverage, and you can do that with less and still do 56K. 56K is amazing. So I just want to say congratulations. You know who you are. Your name is Alan. So Alan, thank you so much for giving me that testimonial. I know it's going to encourage a lot of people out here, and that is as much as I will disclose about you, because I will honor you and not say anything else about the company. So guys, just want to come out with that. Let's get into Bitcoin and talk about what we are looking at as far as a trade setup here. So you guys know that this trade was called here for a short position with the momentum lines moving down. We saw a green below the red here. That was a perfect indication of a short, waiting for at least 2 red bars down here. This is what I did. I just did this for you guys on a trade EUR GBP, and I'll show you that really quick, because that was a very successful trade I just called yesterday. And I want to show you guys that this setup here, guys, this is why you really need the indicators, the Martin Trend Trader. If you're going to dial it down to anything, I would do Martin Trend Trader, momentum lines, Martin stochastic trend, Martin trend meter, and the support resistance lines if you're just going for the bare minimum. But take a look at this trade, and remember what I show you here. Green coming below red, at least 1 to 2 red down here if you'd like. That's just extra confirmation unless you have a big red candle. And then you want to make sure you have your momentum lines moving down and your support resistance lines are moving down. They're stepping down right here. And they're also stepping down right here as well. So let me show you guys this trade yesterday really quickly for reference. EURGB, I think it was EURGBP. Yeah, so this trade I called yesterday on the video right here on this red candle. This one came out and it closed, and everybody who took this trade yesterday, you guys are now up. If you risked, say, 1% in your account, you guys are up 1%. If you risk 5%, you're up 5% in the account. This is a trade that closed yesterday. I also showed you guys the account balance on the last video I just recorded, so everything was fully transparent. But again, red background, green coming below the red here on this candle. You're shorting at the end of that candle at the daily. You're putting your stop loss at the previous structure high. A perfect drop coming signal right here, so we knew that there was a drop coming just right after we got the rise coming here. So that's how we're able to call those trades. So it's very, very accurate how you guys are able to trade with this strategy, and it is found everywhere on cryptocurrency, forex, and stocks. So that's why it can transcend to any market, which is very nice for you guys to make a lot of money over and over again. So I'm going to just remove this from the chart here, because most of you guys who are either in here, you moved your stop loss above break even, which I've been teaching in the videos over and over for the probably the last 15 or 20 videos or so. So you either got in here, and on this daily candle, I mentioned to move your stop loss right around here is around the 63 mark. So you guys are most likely out of this, and you all made at least 1 to 1% risk to reward ratio. If you guys canceled out down here, you guys made more than 1. You made about 1 to 1.5, which is a very good profit. So this is a successful trade because, one, you've either exited when I called the exit on the video. You also got a profit point here on the video, which you would have exited with the Martin Trend Trader. Or you guys have put your stop loss in here and you've gained and you've exited out with that as well. So I'm going to exit this because that is definitely a profitable trade, easily won within 24 hours with that 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So there you guys go. What about another trade setup? Gosh, I don't know. This one's hard to tell. I'm waiting for a pattern to form here. Like, we could come in here and look at this. So we could say, sorry, let me get this template here for BTC on here. Get a little more rise and drop coming. There we go. So you'll see here, I'm going to connect the wicks and just give you a quick idea of what I'm looking at here before I get off the video. So I'm looking at this. This is a very quick, symmetrical triangle, if we want to call it that. It's made so quickly that, I mean, we can look at this right there, but better, I'd probably be looking at something like that. See how weird that looks? It's just not really a great setup. So I don't want to make any trade calls on this video. I would just hold. Honestly, I would just hold right now and I wouldn't do anything. I'd want to see where this candle closes here, because let's take a look at this without the Martin Trend Trader and just look at the candles, and this will give you guys better education of how to read the candles. This right here is indicative of a spinning top. It's not a spinning top, it's a very weak spinning top. A spinning top looks like this. You're going to get a long wick, and then you're going to get this. You're going to get a very small, basically, range of the day, or the candle, whatever it is. This shows indecisiveness. It shows we tried to break out to the upside. We tried to break down to the downside, but the average, the open and the close were very close to each other, showing indecisiveness. This is a little bit wider here. So did we want to shoot down? Yeah, they did want to shoot it down. Did they want to shoot up? Yes, they did, but they landed right in the middle. So this is why I'm not going to make any calls, because I want to see what happens with this candle. Will we actually close above or below the wick high or wick low of the previous day? That will help me determine which direction we are most likely heading. So that is why I'm not able to call anything today, because one of the smartest things to do, guys, is just know when to sit on your hands and not trade at all and wait for the market setups when they come and they show you, we have consolidation here. We're in a symmetrical triangle. Get in there for a short because we see the setup here. I waited for it. We waited almost 2 weeks on here for a setup, but the patience that we had gave us a winning short trade, and that is now 10 for 10 winning trades on this channel within the last month and a half. So good job for you guys following along, learning the analysis. Thank you so much for sending me your testimonials of the money that you're making. Obviously, for me, that's extremely encouraging, and it just encourages me to come out every single day and do more videos for you guys, showing you how the indicators work. So there you guys go. I just want to give you that awesome testimonial from a customer that uses the Martin Trend Trader to trade with, and 14K within just a very few days. Basically, he used the word immediately after he got the indicators, about 14K, and then not about 14K is what he put in the message, and then 56K in 2 months with a $140 account. So congratulations to you guys, and this is what you can start doing with these indicators. I'm just super excited. They're all in the link in the description, guys. Snag them, get them on your chart today. Enjoy the success they bring you, and please personal message me if you have any questions. I will help every single person. Alrighty, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.